The battle for Kepler Ridge was supposed to be a demonstration of superiority. The Druzari coalition, a war-hardened alliance of 7 species, had cornered what they believed was a small contingent of Terran forces. Their fleets had surrounded the human camp. Their ground troops, numbering over 4,000, stood ready to wipe out the intruders. According to Druzari intel, the humans had landed just 1 ship. Small, lightly armed. No signs of orbital support or planetary artillery. The scouts had counted only 12 soldiers in light armor. No tanks. No drones. It was a gift. A clean, easy slaughter to rally support for the war. Commander Veilshar, supreme strategist of the Druzari, gave the order without hesitation. Crush them. We send the galaxy a message today. The battle began at dawn, and by nightfall the Druzari were in full retreat. Of the 4,000 elite warriors that descended upon Kepler Ridge, only 126 survived. And not because the humans spared them. Because the humans didn't care enough to finish the job. It started with silence. No return fire. No defense. Druzari units advanced into the valley. Heat signatures showed no activity. Then came the traps. Mines made from local minerals. Shrapnel bombs crafted from broken equipment. Tripwires that launched plasma bursts. Every step forward came at a cost. But they pressed on. Until the shooting started. Except it wasn't just shooting. It was precision extermination. 12 humans. Each fighting like they'd already memorized every inch of the battlefield. Using terrain like it was custom-built for them. Moving between cover like shadows, vanishing before a second shot could be fired. And they never panicked. Druzari command sent in heavy walkers. The humans disabled them with EMP darts and climbed inside to use the weapons against the Druzari. Sniper fire began from impossible distances. One by one, commanders fell. A captured Druzari lieutenant later whispered in horror. We were being hunted, not by soldiers, by predators. When Veilshar ordered an orbital strike to cleanse the valley, human jammers disrupted targeting systems. When gunships dropped from the sky, the humans used signal interference to turn their missiles mid-flight. And then came the worst moment of all. The final transmission from the last functioning recon drone zoomed in on one of the humans. A woman with mud-caked armor, kneeling beside a dismantled Druzari war mech. She looked directly into the drone, smirked and said, "This is just a scout unit. You might want to think twice before bringing a real fight." The drone feed cut out. Back on the Druzari flagship, Commander Veilshar stared at the casualty report. 3,874 dead. 12 Terrans unaccounted for. 0 confirmed hits. He whispered to his adjutant, What are their full units like, if these are only scouts?" No one answered. The Druzari coalition withdrew forces from 3 nearby systems within the week. Later, intercepted transmissions confirmed Earth never sent reinforcements. It never needed to. The humans who fought at Kepler Ridge weren't elite. They weren't even special forces. They were, as their records showed, a planetary recon unit on a training mission. 12 scouts. No backup. No orders. Just instinct, experience, and that terrifying human tendency to adapt faster than anyone could predict. The Galactic Council convened an emergency session. One ambassador asked nervously, "If their scouts are this dangerous, what happens when they deploy actual Terran war units?" The Earth representative, a quiet man in a pressed gray suit, replied calmly, "We prefer peace. But if you want to find out, keep testing us." No one did. And from that day on, every military planner in the galaxy added one new phrase to their risk assessments. Are we sure they're not just scouts? Because when humans fight like monsters before the war even starts, you don't want to see what happens when they're serious.